What's up, everybody? It's Darren Cook from Cook's Catapults and Miscellaneous at that Brad. Stick around, let's find out why I used what I did in my urban mess kit. This whole thing started with this bag, this tuffpossumgear bag. I've had this thing for years, and one day I picked it up and I'm like, I want to make a small urban mess kit, something I can carry to work and do some cook-ups at lunchtime, because they were not going to allow me to have a stick fire on a campus just for some lunch, unless it was a true survival situation. That's also why I made this fork slingshot. Anyway, so it started with this bag. So what could I fit in this bag and carry with me that would do all the things that I wanted to do in an urban situation for me personally? All right, well, I told my lovely wife about it, and she was like, well, we have this iron skillet you can use, put in there. And I'm like, small cook up, but it works. And you've seen me use this before, so you know it works. So I'm like, all right, I got a bag, I got a skillet. Now what? Okay, so going through some gear, and I forgot I had this little grate, and I was like, well, that'd be good for a little cook up as well. Put something on it. And earlier this year I had bought a bunch of these things right here, and it's crazy that I wanted to buy one, but it was cheaper to buy 5 cutting boards than one. So I took one and cut it down to fit, so this cutting board fits in there just great. And they already had this cool camping combo fork, spoon, knife, can opener deal. I've had that thing for 30 years, and I was like, all right, well, that's a good bit of kit to add to that. And oh, that was a small bell. That's awesome. Sorry. So Sarah hooked me up with this little bottle with some salt and pepper. I'm like, all right, we need some of that when you do a little cook up. So that's good, that fits in there. And then I had these little bottles of hot sauce, and I had the sticker from Crystal Creek Gear. And I was like, that's a sweet little sticker. I wonder what I could do with it. Stuck it on there because it just looks cool, because, you know, you need some spices with whatever you cook up. So the kit's growing, and I'm like, you know what I need? I need something to cook on with some fire, because like I said, they were not going to allow me to build a fire on campus for no reason, unless, like I said, it was for survival. And this is not. This was just a lunchtime cook up. So I was looking at my alcohol stove, and some other stoves, and they're just bulky, and they were not fitting in this pack. And I mean, there was no way possible for those to fit in there at all. Oh, mosquitoes. So anyway, I went online, looked up some compact camping stoves, and I found this company, and this was it. I got it, and it fit in the bag like you've seen, and I like that you can adjust it for whatever size skillet or whatever you're doing, boiling water or whatever. And these fit inside of here, and there's 24 of these. That's a lot, because I only use like 3 to 4 of these tablets at a time for a cook-up. So that would last a pretty good while. But I must tell you that these burn really hot and really fast. I think 9 minutes, they're gone. But they burn fast, and you can't regulate the heat. It's on and it's gone. So do your food prep first is what I'm saying. Because if you've seen me cook with these before, you've seen what I've gone through. But you can also use these if you are out in the woods and wanted to build a fire and it's been raining or something. You want to dry out the wood, you could use a couple of these as your fire starter. They work great. I've used them. But anyway, that's really about it for this. Oh, So got all this together. I'm like, that's cool. And I did some cook-ups with it. And I was like, you know what? I need a spatula. And so at this spring's Georgia Bushcraft Gathering 25, I met Pete Brodigam from Expedition Works. And he makes some great titanium stuff. But I saw this on his table, the spork spat. And I'm like, that's perfect. It's perfect for this this little skillet right here, man. And I have used this so much, and I love this thing. And that was pretty much kind of rounded out this urban mess kit. And still room for little bottles of oil or different things you want to use, and sometimes some food or whatever. But most of the time, this is just the kit, and I am really happy with it. And I've used it now that I'm not in an urban situation. I still use it a lot. You see me cook up on this porch. You see me cook up right here in the woods with it, and it's great. But like I said, you can't regulate the heat with this. It's just on or off, which is fine. Because most of the time when I'm cooking lunch, I only have a certain amount of time anyway, so I want to get it done and be able to have time to eat what I cooked. All right, well, I guess that's really about it. Thanks to tuffpossumgear for this awesome bag and all the stuff I have from them. And hope you all enjoyed this video. Just get outside and be honest.